Hello again, everyone. I have a card to make for my friend to give to her husband for his 75th birthday. He's a very talented chap, very clever. He's a composer, musician, loves puzzles, all this kind of stuff. So I thought to myself, what can I do that's a little bit different, you know? So I thought, let's go creative. And I thought, LXXV is 75 in Roman numerals. Can you see that? I do believe you can. LXXV. So I thought to myself, oh dear, I thought to myself, how can I include LXXV into a sentiment as a decoration for Ian's card from Sonia. So I came up with this little gizmo here with lots of kisses, and much love on your special birthday. So the L is going to go in there, comme ça, somehow or other. The two X's, the two kisses, are going to go in here. I was doing the cheats way out, really, and doing one upper and one lowercase. And the love, the V, is going to go in there. LXXV equals 75. Isn't it silly? So I'm going to have that cut out like this. I specially spaced the lines so that the depth and the width would fit into a square. I didn't do this in text box. I just did it, you know, with a return for the next line kind of thing. And I altered the spacing of the lines to fit with the length of them. Okay. However, that's a bit plain just to shove that on the front of the card. This font is called Problem Secretary, and it looks like a typewriter that's gone all kind of AWOL. And I remembered I had this die, which is a very old one from Tim Holtz called Typeset. And having just got rid of my large Big Shot Plus at the weekend, I was thinking to myself, how can I cut this out? And I eventually managed, with my Platinum 6, I tried the Cuttlebug with various, incarnations of different sandwiches, and I finally managed to cut them out. This is the piece I cut them out from, and this piece of card is courtesy of Julie. She gave everyone at the craft day on Saturday a bag each of Twinkle cardstock, and I did grab one myself. So this is courtesy of Julie. So I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to mount it onto a larger square, and you'll be happy to note that I found the little square that I was looking for yesterday that I'd lost. I've got this gizmo here, which is a magnetic thing, but I dropped a die cut this morning, which is in fact a paper one, and this has got these little things. Can you see these little grabber things? So I went down to grab my die cut, and when I came back up, that little die was stuck on the end of the magnet. So what a bonus. I was really, really pleased. Anyway, I digress. To get back to this, I thought I would mount that onto a larger square, which I'm going to cut from here. But I thought, to add the interest for Ian, I'm going to stamp this with some music manuscript. So a little bit of the music manuscript should show all the way round. So let me do that. Or should I do that? No, I'm going to cut this out before I stick those on. If I stick them on and then cut it out, these will get flattened. in the die cutting machine. So I'll do that first. Let me just get a semblance of order. I'm just trying to get things organized going forward. So let me just slip those down like that, and then I'll cut this out, stick those on, and then they'll be out of the way kind of thing. Let me see. I couldn't use this magic mat when I was cutting that out. It was too givey, if you know what I mean. So I used a solid plastic one. So let me just get this organized now to do this cutting. And this one first. I will tape it down. You think, what on earth is she going on about? Anyway, let's just get this cut. Is that enough to hold it? I think so. Okay. I did check to see if there was enough room on the side of this to get that larger panel out, but there's just not quite enough space, so I'll have to use another piece. Okay, so there's that. I think the first thing I'm going to do now is to stick those letters on it so I don't lose it. Okay. Right, there's a bit of glue. Let's have a little glue. Let's do the L first. Put this onto just a piece of mylar. You may wonder what that's missing for. And I'll tell you, actually, I've got one of these things. This is from Crafter's Companion. I think it's probably intended for glue, really, but I keep isopropyl alcohol in there for cleaning off my mats, my surfaces and all that kind of stuff from glue and alcohol ink and all this kind of stuff. But, you know, I was going to take this with me at the weekend to the craft day, and I thought if I take that, it's just going to spill. So what I did, I found a little hole punch that was just the size to fit on there. So I put that inside here for travelling. So I've kept that in my little magic box of things to keep safe, and I just thought I'd mention it. But that's why there's a hole in there, just in case you wondered. You might have thought it was to hang it up or something, but that's why it's there. Anyway, let's stick this L on. Going to pull my glasses, beautiful glasses. Going to put them on my nose. Let us pick this up and stick it on. Okay, with lots. Let's get it straight, shall we? Although with the problem secretary, it wouldn't really matter if it was straight or crooked, would it really? There's a problem secretary and there's a problem secretary normal. The problem secretary normal has the letters all in straight lines. These ones go up and down, you know. There we go. Right, lots. Let's do the kisses next. Some people probably think this is a lot of fuss over nothing really, but I think it's going to appeal to Ian, to be honest. So time will tell. We're going out to dinner. The two of my friends, the one I made the chicken for, and Ian, I've got to make a card for him myself yet, from us, but their birthdays are kind of close together, so we're going to go out for a meal to celebrate with them. And the V. Let's just put this on, then I can put this away just for a minute. Okay. Only needs a touch of glue, really. Now, hopefully, the twinkle is in keeping with the colour of the font, and you know, it should stand out as a reason for it being there. Well, we hope you'll notice. I'll let you know later. Okay, now the next thing to do is to... Oh, I was going to put a border. I was going to put a border around that as well. So let me just cut that one now. Again, a piece of this lovely... This is non-shed glitter from Julie. She gave everybody, absolutely everybody, a bag of this card, and then there was more left over at the end, so I don't quite know what her source was, but the intended recipients were very delighted. So Let's see. Now, glitter card is notoriously difficult to cut because it seems to have the non-shed stuff seems to have like a film over it. So I may just have to go down this with the craft knife like this. We will get there. Of course, I've got the middle bit that I can keep for something else, so all is good. Oh, I haven't quite got this one out. Let's go that way as well. There we are. So that's one bit. I don't know where this frame comes. It's from a set of sort of nesting ones, you know, different sizes. But I thought it would just add a little bit of, you know, finish to it. And with a little bit left over, I thought I might put a few, like die cut a few little tiny hearts or something just to put around the outside, because it is from a wife to her husband. So, you know, we will see. I don't know what I'm going to do for him. Something about being old, probably. He's not as old as me, so I can afford to do it. Oh dear. Come on. There we are. Oops. No, we're not. It's just this kind of plasticky film that is covering it. There. Okay. Alrighty. Let's just clear a bit of space. That and that and that I don't need for the moment. So let's do the manuscript. I think I will use my stamp platform because I would like to get a clear impression. So pop that into here. A bit of fluff. I don't think I need that. Oh yes, I will have that. Pop this in. Put these right at the top. And that one at the bottom. Okay. Put this in. Doesn't matter where, as long as it's in. Pick it up. And we'll do a bit of inking. I'm going to use a bit of VersaFine. Do you know something? This is not as good as I've hoped. So what I'm going to do is simply turn my card over. This is the textured side. My wrist is very sore today for some reason. I've had a few problems with my wrist. Can't press too hard. So I'm just going to turn it over and we'll try again on the flat side of the card. So let's just see how we do with this. I'll ink again. It's quite a hole there, isn't it? I wonder why that is. Did I miss that bit? Perhaps I did. It's a better impression though, can you see? Much better impression. About there. It doesn't need to be absolutely clear, as long as the little bit just inside that frame is. That's all I need, really. Well, that's a lot better. Let me just see. I've still got to try and get a bit better there, just in case. Let me just try this particular line across here. I think that will do. I think that will do. Oakley dokley, let's just pop that away. Take this out of here. You see it's much better than that one. That was the textured side. Right, whereabouts am I going to have this? It's the bit that's between this and this that's going to show. That might do. Can you see? It's just that bit that's going to show. I think that will do there. Just have a look down the bottom. There's a bit there that's a bit thin. I think that's the best bit. Okay, decided. Tape it down. Just cut this out on my bigger machine. Here it is. Just carefully take this off. There we go. So pleased I found that little square die yesterday. So pleased. Right, that's going to go on there like that. This is going to go around there like that. I thought. How do we open? No, like this. And I did think about a few, as I say, a few little hearts around the edge. I'll see. I think let's stick this down first onto here. I may put that up onto foam tape just to add a little dimension. There we are. Now let's get some foam tape for this. Now the thing to get now is this the right way up? And one of the ways that you tell is that accidentals, sharps and flats and things, go before the note. So, and this is the right way up for a flat. So I have got it the right way up. I don't actually think it actually is actual music, but you know, there we go. And that can go onto there. Quite like it. I may put a few hearts around it because Sonia did say about maybe a heart or something. So we'll see about some hearts. I'll find some and see if they're kind of suitable. I should have loads of tiny ones. I've got a background stamp from Simon Says Stamp of kind of hearts descending, and maybe that one would do. There we go. I like the twinkle. I think that kind of just lifts it a little bit. Right, let's I can't get at the hearts at the moment because they're behind where the camera is, but I will get a few and maybe stick a few on. So take a look at the end of the video to see what my decision was, and I'll let you know later whether he got the message, the cryptic message within the sentiment. The things I do, I don't know. It's all good fun, isn't it? So join me again for some more fun next time.